Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. Can you tell what it's going to be from just that? Okay, so I have something in my head, and tonight's probably not like the best night to try to do this, only because my eyes are very tired. Sometimes my eyes, let's not put red paint. I got red paint, well, I got most of it off. Right as I was getting ready to start the video. But when I have certain things in my mind, like it's usually kind of hard to talk myself into doing something different. But there's some days that I should kind of listen to myself, but you know, here we are. So, this is just the general gist of what it's gonna do. Same over here. And if you've watched before, nothing is ever equal. But first of all, I'm not equal. I have a condition called hemihypertrophy. Hemihypertrophy, I didn't say that very slow. Which means my right half is larger than my left side. And so I'm not even, you know, so there you go. And again, this is just, I probably shouldn't have used such a dark color to do this, but that's okay. I thought it would be fun to kind of like paint like this is the sky, and then there's like the grass with the flowers, and I don't know that it's gonna be exactly like what I think it's gonna be, but we're just gonna go for it. Because I thought earlier that I was gonna make a sunflower, and then I kind of changed my mind, and then as I was getting ready to do this, I thought, oh, you know, I'm going to put sunflowers in the actual like butterfly wing. So, but like I said, I'm tired, so this is probably not a great night to try to do something that's like I almost was thinking symbolic, but it's not truly symbolic because it's like sky and, you know, grass and so forth and so on. So anyways, Owen is very I don't even know what the right word is. I want to say intuitive, but he is so like, I think I'm going to do that. That'll make me even more happy. Like I can be thinking something. He's so connected with me and the world and his people, and just like he's amazing. So last night we have some friends that moved away from this area, and we live in West Virginia. And when they moved, they occasionally still come back. That little brush was not making this very soft feeling. It was feeling like rough. I don't know. Anyways, so he asked about them a lot. So it's not like it's not a surprise that he asked about them. But we did not know exactly. I haven't known exactly when they were considering coming back to visit. And so Owen went to bed talking about them, and then after he went to sleep, our friends texted me to let me know that they were going to be at church today. Now, this was after he went to bed, so I did not tell him that they were going to be there today. And so he woke up this morning right at 5 o'clock in the morning, which is the hour that that's the earliest we do with the wake up thing. And there's this has taken us years to get to that point. So it's an amazing, good time frame. So he woke up and he immediately told me that our friend was going to take him to his classroom. And I was going to surprise him, and I don't even know why I thought that would be what was truly going to happen. Ooh, let's see if I can do this without knocking myself and everything over. I'm making a mess, by the way. For those that are new, this is not new for me. It might be new for y'all to see it, but this is not new for me. As I'm going through, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. I'm going to try to make this look more like grass-like. So he immediately went into I'm gonna go with hyper-driven mode. that our friends were here, and they were the husband was going to take him down to his classroom because they used to be actually in the classroom with him. So there was no surprising him at that point. He knew, he just knew they were here today. And I was like, okay, you're right. They are here. I wasn't even going to attempt to not go with it. Like, they were here. So, oh, that went down wrong. So yeah, they, we met them there, and then Owen was so excited because they were gonna, the husband was gonna take him down to his class, and so he went down to his class, and then after church, they said that they would like to take us to breakfast with them tomorrow, and so they're gonna pick us up and take us to Cracker Barrel. So Owen, he was very excited about that, and he asked what the different time was and when they were going to pick us up, and just, all the things that he would do, that he would go through. And I told him that they were going to pick us up at 8 a.m. And he went through and he kept telling me that they were going to come and pick us up at 8 a.m. And so I love his interpretation on many a thing. And that one definitely did not disappoint. So yes, we are going with them at 8 amen. And so then as the night wore on, he was practicing what time they were coming to pick him up, us, but he kept saying pick him up, and what he had to do. And so he's very excited that we're going to breakfast with them. And earlier through the whole week, he did not want to go anywhere today besides going to church, and then he wanted to stay home. And then the same with tomorrow. And it's hard because tomorrow's a holiday, so he's off from school, and that always throws him off when it's a holiday and off from school on a Monday, and so forth and so on and so forth and so on. So he is very excited, though, that our friends are going to pick us up tomorrow. Now, I have where I could do yellow again, or I had put down reds, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do, because I was just going to do like kind of sunflower, but those aren't technically really looking like sunflowers, so I'm going to go with whatever I want to do over here. And we'll just kind of work through it. So, he's very happy with everything that's going to take place tomorrow. Well, because once we go to breakfast, he wants to, finish breakfast, have them drop us back off, and he wants to take their picture going bye-bye and telling them that he loves them, and then then them leaving. He wants to watch them leave, and he never used to want videos of anyone, pictures, phone calls, none of that. Was like, he couldn't handle it, he couldn't process it, he couldn't deal with any of it. And so now, he wants people's pictures, he's starting to want to hear their voices, and he wants to see the videos, and he wants to look at the calendar, and it's amazing how much he's changing. And I try to focus on the good stuff, because the bad, I hate to say that word, but the hard stuff, the biting things because he gets upset, he bites his finger. And I've tried so many different types of chewies and different, just you name it, we've tried it, different sensory toys, different sensory, all of it. And it's hard. And so when he gets upset, he still bites things. And that was one of the things that was hard today. He was having such I'll say a good day, but he was having some complicated moments here and there. And I try not to focus on the fact that they're rough times, but it's part of our life. It's part of what happens. And, you know, knowing those moments, it's just, it can be complicated. It can be sad. It can be emotional for me, for him. So, you know, but, he was kind of able to work through a lot of that. And, we had a pretty good day. So hopefully tomorrow is a lot of fun for him and exciting as it goes along. I just made that thicker than I really wanted to, but you know, trying to make it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so I kind of like the yellow better than the red. The red makes it stand out more than I wanted. I should have stuck with the yellow and the yellow, but as I say, this is just paint, so we do it another day, another way. So, anyways, all right. I sign O for Owen, and then L and B. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.